We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the Chicago White Sox and the Seattle Mariners. Major League Baseball on the Show is next. Geo Gonzalez is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Mariners. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, he wasn't all that bad in his last one, pitching into the 6th inning to pick up the win. We'll see if he can go a little bit deeper in this one.
So here's Juwan Moncada. He enters this one second in the American League in round trippers.
Yeah, he's blasted 4 home runs in his last 10 games, too. And he's got that power stroke working right now.
This guy's an absolute nightmare to opposing pitcher. Power to all fields, and he'll take that ball away and drive it for opposite field power.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that misses inside 1-0. And fellas, you take a look at these Seattle Mariners at the start of play here tonight. Even after the victory last time out, they come in trying to turn things around as they've been slumping of late, winning in just 3 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, Matty V, and you know what, D-Row, this is when you really get tested. They call it the dog days of August for a reason. When you're struggling like this team is right now, the games get long, the schedule gets long, and you start looking forward towards the end of the season.
Yeah, but you got to find a way, Dan. You know as well as I do. You got to look in the mirror. You're playing for way more, especially the way this team is underachieved. You got to keep grinding. You got to find a way to put your foot on the gas and show up to the yard every day ready to go.
Here's the first pitch to him. Sent on the ground out to second. Gordon is up with it. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Batting first, the shortstop, Tim Anderson.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson, as we run you the numbers to see the splits between July and August. First pitch on its way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Bishop is there, and they go down in a hurry here as his side is quickly retired. White Sox down on just 4 pitches. So now the Mariners offense gets to work for the first time. We've got no score. Geo Gonzalez gets the ball for the White Sox in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Striding into the box, D. Gordon. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Gordon.
Now here's the pitch. And guys, you take a look at the White Sox entering play here tonight. They come in trying to bounce back from a loss last time out, but they've been in good form lately, 5-2 over their last 7.
Yeah, guys, after the first 4 games on this road trip, they find themselves 2-2, kind of par for the course. But they got to find a way to play a little bit better today, kind of turn the tide and get it working in a positive direction.
The 1-1. Hit down the line at first, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Hit softly on the ground to first. He'll take it to the bag himself, and the leadoff man is gone here to start the home first.
Second, the center fielder, Malik Smith.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the speedy outfielder Malik Smith. First pitch of the at-bat. And that misses ball one. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Earl Hendricks.
Hey, you know, D-Row, the book kind of on Earl Hendricks is he likes one side of the plate or the other. Could it be where he sets up behind the catcher?
It could be, Dan, but as a hitter, that's all you look for. I'll give you a little bit off the outside edge if you're going to be consistent with it.
Count even now at 1-1. Here's the pitch. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. One out, nobody on. Lifted the other way to left center. On the run is Jimenez. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Batting third, the left fielder, Mitch Haniger.
Digging in now for the Mariners, Mitch Haniger. No one aboard for him, and two gone here in the first. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
No ball, one strike.
Gonzalez looks in. Here it is on 0-1. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And right into the shift. Mancata fields it cleanly. Throw over to Abreu is in time, and with it the side is retired. Mariners are down in order, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. And now here's the cleanup hitter for the White Sox, Eloy Jimenez. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Nope, ball. Ball outside.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
And the pitch. Outside and low, 3-0.
3-0.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
The 3-0 pitch. And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Up next for Chicago, Jose Abreu. Lifetime versus this arm. He's a .333 hitter. He also has 1 home run. Here comes the first pitch. Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike 1.
Nice job by the pitcher right there to establish himself back into the strike zone. Would have liked to have seen the hitter been a little bit more aggressive in that situation. Usually when a pitcher throws 4 balls in a row, that next pitch you could get super greedy right down the middle.
Behind 0-2 now. Curveball got him swinging for the first out.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal, standing in from the right side as he takes strike 1. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. Oh, and 1, here it comes. There's a ball low. He misses with a changeup. Jimenez, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Popped him up. Nola waits on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting seventh, the right fielder, number 18, Daniel.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and that'll bring forward the power bat of Daniel Palka. From the stretch. No score here as we play inning number 2. And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone. White Sox leave 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning and set to go as the third baseman, Kyle Seager.
The third baseman, Kyle Seager.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
0-1.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Outside, 2-1.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Two balls and a strike. Here it is. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Batting fifth, the catcher, Austin.
Now at the plate, Austin Nola. He'll get to take his first cuts here. From the belt, kicks and deals. Reaches out, but he can't get it. It's 0-1.
Hey, not too often we see this hitter come outside his game plan, outside the zone, but that pitch was just so tempting.
Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. The 1-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Whoa, he was swinging out of his shoes on that changeup. Must have looked real good coming in, but a different story once it got near the plate.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
Dan Vogelbach is next, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Bottom of the second here with no score. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
2 strikes.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Well, we all know he's going to get strikeouts when he's on the mound. It's kind of his thing. The key for the offense is to actually make them work for him, so that 3-pitch see you later isn't going to help very much.
Here now is Jake Bauers, as he'll take a changeup here for strike one. Bauers, a former member of the Cleveland Indians. He came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
A runner on first with 2 away. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The next 0-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Mariners leave 1. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Top of the 3rd set to get underway, and that'll bring up the power bat of Edwin Encarnacion.
Edwin Encarnacion.
Here comes the first pitch. Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
The 1-0 home is swung on and missed, strike 1.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
One and two now as that one's fouled off. Now here it comes.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Swing and a miss as he starts the 3rd the same way he ended the 2nd with a punch out, 1 away.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
To the plate now, Luis Robert. As the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. He'll check in with an average still south of 230, 10 home runs, and 44 RBIs. Rolled slowly down the 3rd baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
3rd baseman, Juwan Moncada.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import Juwan Moncada. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. Moncada, a Cuban-born ball player. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. The 1-0 is a sinker that misses for a ball. This is on the ground over to first, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Down in order go the White Sox. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. Stepping in, Brayden Bishop as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Brayden Bishop.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
0-2 pitch in the dirt. I think that was a purpose pitch. These guys are swinging at just about everything, so he's going to take a chance to see if they'll chase one even further out of the zone.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Making the play over there is Abreu for the first out. And with one away, we check out where these guys sit in the current division standings, and it's not all that pretty as they face a sizable deficit at this point in the season. Next for Seattle, Tim Lopes, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now here it comes. Yeah! Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
He's looked great on the bump the first few innings of this game, and I think his ability to change speeds effectively has been a big reason why. That was a good change of speed for the strikeout there, and I've seen a lot of hitters look pretty off with their timing so far.
And here's the speedster, D. Gordon. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Below the zone, a swing and a miss. Two 2-1 count now to the Mariners leadoff batter.
2 balls, 1 strike.
The 2-1. And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. And Mancata brings it in to retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Mariners. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Ready now for the White Sox, Nick Madrigal. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
So with one away, let's punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters here in the 4th inning. And neither of these guys are what you'd call flamethrowers, but still a respectable 93 and 90 as their 2 top speeds. Now at the plate, Tim Anderson. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Tough one to call there, but it's ruled just above the zone. On the ground to third. Seager has it. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Now batting, the left fielder, Eloy Jimenez.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Eloy Jimenez. He drew a walk his first time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Jimenez, 23 years old. This is his 2nd year as a major leaguer. Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. High and deep down the left field line. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. On the screws to shortstop, but caught to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Digging in, Malik Smith. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
The center fielder.
First pitch of the at-bat. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Haniger.
Mitch Haniger the next to bat. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. It's down for extra bases, and the Mariners had their first hit of the game. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Wow, he almost blew that fastball by, but he shows some quick hands to catch up to it and drive it down the opposite line. Didn't keep it fair by much, but he did, and that's a nice 2-bagger.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. He squares it up and hits a bolt to left center, and that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Hey, we're in the middle of this one already, D-Row. They finally score a run, and they've had a tough time scoring some runs.
Yeah, after taking it on the chin yesterday, it's nice to finally break through. Maybe this gives the offense the confidence it needs.
So now to the plate, Austin Nola, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the 0-1. Now he gets the ground ball to first. This might be 2. Throw back to Abreu. They get them both, and the side is retired. M's pick up a run on 2 hits. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. It's the Mariners 1 and the White Sox nothing. Welcome back to T-Mobile Park in Seattle as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I had a chance to talk with White Sox manager Rick Renteria between innings about his thoughts on his lineup's performance. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. All set for the start of the inning, and one of the more prolific RBI men in the league the last few years, Jose Abreu, will bat next.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
Line towards center field, and the White Sox have their first hit of the game.
Now back, catcher, Juwan Moncada.
And here's the switch-hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Grandal possesses a slugging percentage above the .450 mark, so he's capable of running into one here. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Working for the punch out and the offering. Into center field, line drive base hit.
Now batting, right fielder, Daniel Ponca.
So here's Daniel Ponca now, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. And they go away here. It's a called strike, 0-2. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
Edwin Encarnacion to the plate now, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Comes set, and the 0-1. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. Heading out towards shallow right. Bishop will come in a bit and put it away for the second out of the inning. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time.
Up next for the White Sox, the center fielder, Luis Robert.
So striding in, Luis Robert, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Ready on 0-2. Curveball bounces, and that gets by to the backstop. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and 2 runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Good take right there. He's given him a great battle with guys in scoring position. We'll see who's going to win this duel.
And he's down on strikes, so they get 2 men into scoring position, but that's as far as they'll get as the side is retired. White Sox strand a couple. It remains 1-0. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and standing in is the DH, Daniel Vogelbach.
The designated hitter, number 20.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
No, that missed.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
Vogelbach behind, a ball and 2 strikes. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Hit down the third base line. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now, so this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
Digging in, Jake Bauers looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A fastball that gets the inside corner. Strike 1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. There to make the catch is Jimenez, and there's one away. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
The right fielder, number 5, Brayden Bishop.
Stepping into the box, Brayden Bishop. First pitch of the at-bat. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. 1 out and a runner on second base. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And this is low, ball 2. 2-1.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Here now the 2-2. Slow little grounder left side. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step 1, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
Tim Lopes is in for the second time now as he looks at a ball inside 1-0. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. The 1-0 home.
Outside ball.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
First and second now, 1 man out. Two and 1.
2-1.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
Now the 2-1.
No, that's the ball.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
The 3-2 pitch. And awfully close there on 3-2, but take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball 4.
As the pitching coach heads out to the mound, I think this is probably just a case of giving your guy a chance to catch his breath, pump him up a little bit, let him know that he's got it under control.
Here's D. Gordon now. Third at bat in this one. He's bounced out and popped out in his 2 previous trips. First pitch of the at bat on its way.
1-0.
Bases are loaded with only 1 out. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a little blooper to center. In there, a base hit. 1 run scores. And the run is in to score from second. It's a 3-0 game.
You know, D-Row, hitting in the leadoff spot, you're not going to get very many opportunities to drive in some runs, but that's a big 2 RBI hit.
Yeah, when you see ducks on the pond, Dan, your eyes light up. I don't care if you're hitting first in the lineup or 8th in the lineup. You grind out in that bat and try and get the runs on the board for your team.
Yeah, but that's a big 2 RBI base hit.
So here's Malik Smith. Hit in the air out to center field. Robert is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting, left fielder, Mitch Haniger.
So 2 on with 2 away. And up next, the corner outfielder, Mitch Haniger. First pitch coming. Here it is. Looking to minimize the damage here. Two down, runners at first and second. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the Mariners 3 and the White Sox nothing. Digging in the switch hitter, Juwan Moncada. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Here comes the first pitch. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1. Now here it comes. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. He's through first and hustling for second. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
When you're struggling as a team to put the ball in play, every base hit is welcome, but a double will really help wake everyone up. That's just their 3rd hit of the game, but it's a good one.
Stepping in now, Nick Madrigal, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Set to deliver the 0-1. Hit out towards second. Gordon is there, and that's the first out.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Tim Anderson.
Ready for another chance? Tim Anderson. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, and I know you want to lace a line drive or hit a potential home run, but I'll tell you what, grab the cheap ribby when it's there. Give me a ground ball middle of the diamond and steal a run.
In there at the knees, strike one. And he lays off for ball one.
Runner on third, sac fly situation, right? 2 pitchers down. Really good job of patience trying to get a pitch that he can lift into the air to drive that runner home.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Lifted in the air out to center field. Waiting on it is Smith. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third as this should get him on the board. And they are on the board. It's a sac fly and an RBI to make this a 3-1 game now. So here's the cleanup hitter, Eloy Jimenez. Bases empty and 2 gone following the sacrifice fly. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball one.
Time to be aggressive with these hitters now. After that sac fly, now it's time to try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
Two out, nobody on. 2 balls and no strikes to the White Sox left fielder.
2 balls, no strikes.
Hit sharply on the ground. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
That's the cat and mouse of the game right there. You find yourself count leverage, you think you're getting a heater, he throws an off-speed pitch and you're still able to execute. That fires me up right there.
So here's Jose Abreu. As he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball one. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. The 1-0 home is offered at and missed for the first strike.
1-1.
Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Grounded up the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. From the belt, the pitch. This one's down to third. A toss over to Gordon at second, and that ends the inning. Sox get a run here on 2 hits. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. It's the Mariners 3 and the White Sox 1. Digging in once again, Kyle Seager. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
The third baseman, Kyle.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Cut.
The windup and the 0-1. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. On its way is pitch number 75. Right side, defense aligned perfectly. Reined in. And that's out number 1.
The batter, the catcher, Austin Nola.
Digging in, Austin Nola 0 for 2 for him to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Pitch on the way.
2-1.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
It's a fine line from working down in the zone on 2-2 and bouncing one in there that basically stands no chance at getting swung at. Right there, he basically spiked that one right into the dirt, and now he has to find the zone on a 3-2 pitch.
And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Here comes the White Sox skipper out toward the mound. And a change is coming up as that's going to be all for Geo Gonzalez. So he'll depart after 5 1/3 innings of work and with no shot to win the decision. Jace Fry enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning.
Number 57, Jace Fry.
Daniel Vogelbach will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away. From the stretch,
1-0.
Fry is a guy known for his lights-out stuff. He tends to rack up strikeout numbers at a very high rate. However, he does at times get wild. Walks have come back to bite him on more than one occasion.
You know, it's not uncommon, Matty V, for a relief pitcher to come in with really good stuff. And it seems like he's either really hit and miss. He'll rack up a lot of strikeouts, but if he's not quite on, he'll also rack up a lot of base on balls. And that can cause a pitching coach and a manager to really start to pull their hair out.
2-1 the count. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Yeah.
And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, and that is 27 for him on the year as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
Yeah, the manager was looking for that lefty-lefty advantage, but someone forgot to tell the guy in the box that he was at a disadvantage because he just unloaded on that thing. If you make a mistake, he's going to make you pay. Doesn't matter what side you're throwing it from.
Up next is Seattle.
In now, Jake Bowers. As he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. Fry is adjusting to the new normal as MLB now mandates that relievers reach the end of an inning or face 3 or more batters before being replaced. And for a one-time lefty specialist like this, that's a big change. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now.
I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard throwers like him. Running a blazing fastball up there is great, but if you can't harness it, What good does it do you?
And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Still only one out in the inning. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes.
Man, they've really had his numbers so far in this series. That's his fifth strikeout in this series alone.
Bishop.
Into the box, Brayden Bishop. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Outside with the cut fastball there, and it's a 2-ball count. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
One thing that could nag at you as a pitcher is having to work really hard to get a guy that you think you should be able to cruise right through. He's not known for his offensive prowess, but he's putting together a real nice at-bat here.
A good pass at that ball, just a little late, and now the count's full. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Giving chase is Jimenez. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Mariners get a couple in the inning on the 2-run home run. The 6, 7, 8 hitters coming up to start the 7th. It's now 5-1. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Yasmani Grandal.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Now it's 2-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. Daniel Palka is on deck. Grandal with a 3-1 count now. Hit out towards second. Gordon able to get there. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, right fielder, Daniel Palka.
Standing in, Daniel Palka. No hits to this point. Now here it comes. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone.
We're moving right along into this one. This guy's continuing to pitch well, which is a little bit of a surprise because his first pitch strike ratio is still under 60%.
1 ball, 1 strike, the count. The 1-1 home makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike 2.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
Edwin Encarnacion now, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. 7th inning here in a 5-1 ball game. And this is a ball to Encarnacion. 2-1 now. And the pitch. Just off the inside part of the plate. It's 3-1. The count is full. 3-2 to the White Sox DH.
Looked like he swung at ball 4 right there. Clearly he saw something in that pitch that he liked out of the pitcher's hand, but that wasn't a pitch he was going to do a whole lot with.
That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3.
Boy, D-Row, the pitch count keeps climbing and climbing and climbing, and this is another example of they're really making this guy work in this one.
Yeah, that's the grind right here. You put your hard hat on, you try and find a way to get into that bullpen.
At the plate, Luis Robert, as he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. Two out with the man at first. Inside corner, called as strike 1 and 2.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Here's the 1 and 2. Skied into straightaway right. Right fielder is on the run. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. A man left for the White Sox. They're down here 5-1. Into the box, Tim Lopes. It was a walk in his last trip.
The shortstop, Geo Gonzalez.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
One ball, 1 strike.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Madrigal onto the grass. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Up next,
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
One away for Seattle now in inning number 7. And up next, the speedy D. Gordon. First pitch of the at-bat. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Off the plate that time and a little high. It's even at 2-2.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
Malik Smith the next to hit. Trying to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now a cut fastball, but that doesn't threaten the zone. It's even at 1. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Now here it comes. Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a 2-seamer, and the inning is over. Mariners are down in order. They're up 5-1. Austin Adams has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 63, Austin Adams.
Juwan Moncada will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now.
Juwan Moncada.
He's set, and the pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. The 1-0 home misses, ball 2. Now the 2-0. He pulls this one into right. Bishop is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Now that
Final line there for the Mariners starting pitcher. He was great all night long.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
Into the box now, Nick Madrigal, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-0 is taken, strike 1. And down in the Mariner bullpen, it looks like a right-hander's up to throw. Swing and a liner. And that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those 2 at-bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
And the next to bat will be Tim Anderson, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 1-0 home is looked at for ball number 2.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Here's the 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Your offense goes out and gives you a 4-run cushion. You have to find a way to stop struggling, compose yourself, and get your mechanics on point. It'd be a shame to let this one slip away.
Here it is, the 3-0.
Yeehaw! 3 balls and no strikes.
And he misses with that one for ball 4. So that'll put runners on first and second now with 1 away.
Now batting, the left fielder, Eloy.
In now, Eloy Jimenez. It was a single for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
First delivery to him on the way.
Nope, that's outside.
Ooh, he's really in trouble, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse. This guy needs to find the strike zone in the worst way.
The 1-0 delivery. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Looking up is Haniger, and it's gone. So a 3-run shot to left center as they pull within 1 here. It's now a 5-4 game.
They seem to forget that the game started a while ago, but better late than never, I guess. Sometimes one big hit is all it takes to get a team going. We'll see if they can build on it and make a run here.
Carl Edwards Jr. gets the call as he'll pitch with 1 gone in the top of the 8th.
Number 16, Carl Edwards Jr. The batter, the first baseman, Jose.
So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 is a fastball taken high for a ball.
2 balls, no strikes.
Three and 0 now.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
The 3-0 pitch. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
At the plate, Yasmani Grandal. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. 3 runs already home here. And he fouls this one off. Edwards, a native of South Carolina. He was taken in the very late rounds back in 2011.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Oh, wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second.
Well, when a reliever comes in a game, he always wants to make a big impression, but I don't think uncorking a wild one was what he had in mind. Sometimes it takes a reliever a little bit of time to be comfortable on the mound out there, so we'll see if he can settle in.
Runner at second here with one man out. To 2-2 now. Has a look, now the pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Waiting on it is Haniger. 2 gone. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Now batting, right fielder, Daniel Palka.
Coming to the plate now, Daniel Palka. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
He's set. Here it comes. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. Two and 0 now.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there. That cutter inside, and that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
The set and the 2-1. And, oh, he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. And this one gets away. And he's going to make it into third base now, as I believe that'll be scored as a wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
Ready with the payoff pitch. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. So they get 3 runs on 2 base hits, with one of them being the big home run. Home half of the 8th, straight ahead. Seattle leads this one 5-4. Jimmy Cordero is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 15.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And up next, the corner outfielder Mitch Haniger.
Mitch Haniger.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's the 0-1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. The pitch. Good time to call the change as he swings and misses for strike 2.
Classic case of the front shoulder flying open on that off speed. Needs to stay compact and stay in the big part of the field.
3-2, full count. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The next 3-2.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And into bat next, the third baseman, Kyle Seager. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
A runner at first with no outs here. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. In the dirt here, and he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. And some stirring now in the White Sox bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing. The 1-2.
2-2's the count.
These last two guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
Nobody out, runner on first. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
This is the kind of pitching that's frustrating for me to watch. He had him down 0-2, then he started getting cute, and now the count is full at 3-2. It happens, but I'd rather see him attack the hitter and force contact if you can't get him to chase after a pitch or two.
Another full count pitch home, and he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
Well, it's obvious he wanted absolutely no part of the 3 or 4 hole hitters, but he's got to focus here because this guy in the 5 hole is just as dangerous.
Now to the plate, Austin Nola. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Sacrifice attempt here. To second for 1. Relay throw, but it'll be too late as he's well safe at first.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to the second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
In now the Mariners DH, Daniel Vogelbach, and their runners at the corners now.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Good.
No problem with that take right there. First pitch from a reliever, got to calibrate that velocity.
And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. And he takes a look at strike 3 called. And that's as important as they come there. 2 big outs now.
Some guys with big arms like this, they're just chuckers. They just throw the ball as hard as they can, and where it ends up isn't that big of a concern, but that wasn't the case there. That was a very well-pitched fastball right on the corner at the knees. Good luck hitting that one.
So now to the plate, Jake Bauers. 1 ball, no strikes the count. The 1-0.
That's the ball. 2-0 the count.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And a big RBI there as the run scores to make this a 2-run game now.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a 1-run game where every pitch is so important. You're 1 pitch away from a solo, tying the game up. That's not the case now.
To the plate now, Brayden Bishop, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The 0-1 offering. And looked like the sinker here, but a good job of knocking this thing down. Looked like the sinker there dipped a little below the knees.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball and play hard.
Sinker misses there, and now he's in trouble. 3-1.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
He's set the 3-1, and he takes ball 4. So now at least they're set up for the force at any base here with 2 away.
These guys on defense are still within striking distance, but after that walk, 1 swing of the bat could really blow this thing wide open.
Aaron Bummer answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases loaded jam, but needs just 1 out to get out of it. Tim Lopes will be the first one to greet him, and he'll bat in a big spot here. Bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. Has a look, now the pitch.
No, that missed. That's the ball.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
Hits are even at 7 apiece. That evens it up 1-1. One ball and 2 strikes to count. Another one sent foul. Ready with the 1-2. Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been as they'll strand the bases loaded. The side is retired. Mariners pick up a run on the RBI double. Last chance coming up here for the White Sox. It's the Mariners 6 and the White Sox 4. Matt McGill comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. All set to start the 9th in this one, and striding forward the designated hitter, Edwin Encarnacion.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
Lays off again, and it's 2-0. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
The 2-1 will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
And in a 2-run game right here, you really don't want to walk the leadoff guy to start an inning. You got to keep that tying run in the on-deck circle as long as you can.
3-1. Here it is. Chopped at third. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting, the center fielder, Luis Robert.
Now at the plate, Luis Robert. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. One out, nobody on. All even now, 2-2. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the 2nd out of the inning.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Juwan Moncada. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. First offering on its way. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Throw on to first will be in time to get him, and the Mariners have bounced back from losing the opener to take games 2 and 3 of this series as this one is over.
Excellent work putting the finishing touches on this one. Picking up save number 30 now on the year. Nice job from him.
A 6-4 finish in tonight's affair. The M's took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Geo Gonzalez earns his 8th victory of the season. Madrigal wraps it up for the save, his 30th. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Seattle Mariners. 6 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. For the White Sox, 4 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 13 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.